Hey everybody, how's it going? Have you heard the news? There's a new face in town, and I'm not talking about this cow face. No, I'm talking about this one. The Copper Golem. Look at him. Aww. He may have lost the mob vote the first time, but he is here now. And there's not just one type. No, there is... Oh, wrong block. Multiple. And this guy right here will eventually do something interesting. Hopefully. Please do. There he is. Oh, look at him. He froze. But don't worry, because if we just do that, look, he's back. He's back to life. Oh my gosh. So yeah, copper golems are back in the game, or I guess in the game to begin with. But not only that, so are copper tools. That came out of nowhere. They serve as a durability buffer between stone tools and iron tools because, you know, there's always that point in your playthroughs where you're stuck with stone tools and you just keep making them because, you know, you're okay with the speed. It's not worth getting the iron at that point, but the durability is just terrible. Well, introducing copper tools. Something that took quite a while somehow was all the variants of lightning rods. And of course, you can also wax them. Unlike how you might think it would work with lightning, of course, deoxidizing copper, I don't think it works the same way anymore. I think it only deoxidizes this copper because this is a normal, unwaxed lightning rod. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it only will, I guess we have to try after this one gets struck, but it only deoxidizes it if it's connected to another copper block. So you can use these as functional decoration and not, you know, risk them getting deoxidized and all. So do we just have to wait? Oh, yep, you see there? Oh, now it's getting super struck. But if we put that on a copper block, then it actually okay, I guess it doesn't deoxidize that. Oh, no, it does. But it didn't whenever it wasn't on a copper block, right? Hopefully. I guess it's a percent chance, so maybe we didn't see it happen. But that's cool. That's cool. And of course, at the end of the day, we just have, you know, we now have green rods, which is pretty cool. Same with brown. I think these are going to be incredible for decoration. Unfortunately, I do have the same issue that I have with the copper trapdoors, where you can't craft them from pre-existing weathered copper and stuff. You have to oxidize this stuff separately from all your other copper, which everything else besides trapdoors and lightning rods, you can just get an oxidized form and then, you know, stone cutter it from there. I would love to see that change, but I don't think we're going to get it. But copper golems are pale in comparison to this next thing. That's right, it's shelves. Look, okay, I'm going to show cool shelf functionality first, but not first, but first we have, look, this was made to be a dragon egg podium. Like, it's just perfect. This is so incredible. Okay, but now to actual shelf stuff. Let's test something that I've been wanting to test. Does this work? Please? Oh, it does. Let's go. And okay, so it fills up. I'm assuming it'll do what I expect, but who knows? Okay, let's see. Slash tick rate 200. Get that fill up quick. Yes, and then when we do that, I can now grab the dirt and it starts oh, that's perfect. Does it work from the back? Please say it works from the back. I need this to work from the back. It does. It does. Oh my gosh. Game changing, game changing. Woohoo! Yeah, let's not forget this. So cool. You can now just take an entire hotbar. I'm assuming we can also restock with this stuff too, with like putting, well, like I don't know how to show it, but yeah, some sort of refilling mechanism here with some logic could probably exist. Nice. Such cool features, such cool features. Ooh, one thing I forgot about the copper golem is how these things transfer items. Oh, wait. Forgot the game was sped up. Okay, I want you to move a stack of these guys into... Do they just do it... Do they do it automatically, or do they look for this chest? Okay, so it doesn't have to have grass blocks in it already. Okay, cool. But if it does have grass blocks, I believe they'll sort it properly, which is so cool, which is so cool. And they can only hold 16 blocks at a time, but I think you can steal from them by just clicking on it. And unlike the allays, it just drops them on the floor, which is really cool. Yep, keep looking. There's nothing in there, but I'm a you could loop these together and then ooh, make a perpetual motion copper machine. These textures are so cool. Oh, and the top texture changes to tile better. Nice. Okay, bad news for these guys. I had a thought a little while ago. Will they... Do they check these things by themselves? I don't know if they do. Let's put a stack in there. Hey guy, there's a stack in there. Oh wait. That's not what I wanted to test. How are we gonna know if it actually activates? Oh! Oof. Rough. Oof. Rest in peace. Yeah, okay, so they do activate trap chests. Nice. I don't know if that has any practical applications, but it's certainly neat. Ooh, and here are some neat changes. They changed the die textures to be more unique, which is a thing I feel like they definitely, which is great. They should have done this a while ago. What I don't like about it is the palette. Like if you look at the dies themselves, they've got a little palette, and it's like I really liked the dies when they were just like on their own, you know, like I would take the unique textures any day. They're fantastic. I feel like the pink and the magenta are a bit too similar, but you know, overall they're unique enough. You know, same with the red and the orange. They're kind of similar in vague shape. They're just kind of if you flip them, they're more similar, but they're not flipped. So they're still significant. And you know, there's only so much they can do, but not a huge fan of the palettes. But still, great texture change. So yeah, that was the snapshot, and it's looking to be a pretty cool update. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.